dub at
I
your
know.
first
And
ignition.
even the wins I got, I was like, afterwards the guy was like, man, that was so hard. I was like, dude, no, that was crazy.
Yeah,
bro.
for
like
sure.
every game was like so intense.
And we got Redacious versus Shelter. So two very strong players. Both like prominent.
Boom Squad, I love the tag.
Both prominent PR like mainstays in Chicago the last handful of seasons.
Absolutely. Redacious is actually, I think, number 4 on the PR. What is he?
The season before.
Sorry.
Redacious technically isn't PR'd this season.
Oh,
Yeah,
gotcha.
it was the
Steve was
Steveless
banned.
season.
Yeah, we just had Ned over at Alulu yesterday, and of course he's top seed, but he's not PR'd right now. So it was like it was one of those situations where we're like, do we seed him? How does that work?
We call him number 0.
Yeah,
He's
right.
in like the Tata, Samty, and Ned like area.
I don't know
Yeah.
if you know about the curse of number 1 in Chicago, but once you hit number 1 on the PR, you just have to become inactive for the next handful.
It's like
That's always
law.
happened for every like new PR player.
Well,
Most recently,
they still stream and stuff though, right?
Ned's very big on the content grind.
Yeah.
He's always
Yeah,
streaming.
we were
on
chatting a
Twitch.
bunch. We might do like a little stream thing because for those of you who don't know, I full-time perform Magic. Actually.
Oh, sick! That's
Yeah,
awesome.
So I showed Ned some Magic yesterday. He was like, "Yo, I gotta have you on stream, man." And I was like, "All right, let's go."
No,
Let's do
that's
it."
so cool.
That was fun. Shout out Ned.
But yeah, two very strong players. I know Shelter keeps rising in the ranks every season. Like, obviously,
this is
very good
amazing.
player. He goes to. I know he's found a lot of success at scrims. He's always at Esports Arena with Samty. Every week, I feel like 1 and 2.
Shout out Santi as well. That guy's awesome.
Yeah, no, he's really
Cool,
good.
Really cool guy. No, he's just a cool dude, you know.
He is. No,
So do we have Redacious on the Steve right now?
Yeah.
I didn't know he played Steve. I always saw the Mewtwo.
So that was last season exclusive because
Gotcha.
because of the Steve ban. But he is like most like notable for his Steve. His
Oh,
Steve's
really?
really good.
That's
yeah.
kind of crazy.
He was
Yeah.
when he was ranked, I think 3 or 4. It was first.
I remember
on the
seeing the
Steve.
scrims of like Raven King versus his Mewtwo last season. Like
Okay.
Raven King Sephiroth, I think. Which, you know, I always pay attention when it's to the Sephiroth. But that's not what we have on screen right now, of course. We, of course, have Shelter versus Redacious. We got Bayonetta versus the Steve. So let's see what's happening. This is going to be kind of interesting. I'm not really sure how this matchup actually goes. Just because, I mean, I'm not as familiar with what Steve wants to do because he was banned for most of the seasons, right? So we haven't got to see a lot of Steve gameplay in
Yeah.
Chicagoland in general, right?
I feel like this would be hard in theory for Bayo to get in, but Shelter's making it look pretty easy here. Like he's been able to land the what is it? The diagonal down.
Yeah, the downward ABK.
Yeah. Like a handful of times so far, and it's really racked up the percent. And
Wow, he was probably going for an air dodge read right there for the second ABK, but
yeah.
or I guess on the ground it's heel slide, right? So, yeah, I mean, we always know when he sets up that block right there, that is a trap.
That
Do
is
not
the
approach.
scary
Do
block.
not get grabbed. Of course, you know about the checkmate, right? If you back throw, tech the block, you still get F smashed. If you miss the tech, you die, right?
That was the Twitter topic of the day today. I
you
don't know if you
Sephiroth
saw
can't
that.
tech the blocks.
I did know that actually.
Yeah.
That was weird. I
It's
found
so
that out a
stupid.
few months ago.
Game's bad, needs to be reprogrammed. Anyway, but we're of course going to see Redacious fall to that back air just as the Anvil takes out Shelter stock.
But this is
And
a
we're gonna
big
see
lead
a
here for
huge lead.
Shelter.
You'd never think that. I mean, everyone thinks about Steve as like best character in the game, best character in the game. Just mash that, right? But you know, we have this huge lead for Shelter. So wow, that down tilt's gonna actually take him. No jump here. Let's see if he's able to capitalize it. But he gets back to ledge.
Yeah, I'm very impressed like how consistently he's been able to get in. Like he's been able to start a lot of the Bayo strings like through like all of Steve's blocks and like without. It seems like without difficulties, he's been able to get in and weave around everything that Redacious thrown out.
You know, I think during the first stock, Redacious was approaching the shield a lot more, so he was getting those up B out of shield combos that combo to like 60%, you know what I mean, or kill, right? So now he's kind of slowed his roll a little bit, taking a little more passive approach, kind of stepping back. But that's totally fine, because Shelter's more than happy to like step away, stay out of that up tilt range, and just play the neutral, right? Because he has this huge lead to work with. Of course, I mean, he's already got 131%, so like a backer will absolutely kill here. Again, he's going for the air dodge read right there. Let's see how the game ends.
And like, not that I think this is going to happen, but there's only 3 minutes left. In theory, he could just keep running and win the game, because he's up a like full stock, heavy percent. But it doesn't matter because he just lands the up tilt in the back
air is tried and true for her. And the thing is, Bayo doesn't have a lot of options to like to pressure your shield. She more wants you to pressure her shield, right? But what a lot of Bayos do, they'll end up going for the same option multiple times. So you'll see like up tilt on shield into a second up tilt on shield that catches like the jumps out of shield that people like to go for. You know what I mean? So Yeah, but of course the first up tilt's just going to land and it's going to take the stock with the back air. So.
And again, props to
Is
Shell.
this the best of 5?
This, I don't think it's top 8 yet, so this should
Okay.
still be a best of 3.
We got, no, it's not quite top 8. Yeah.
I feel like this is probably to get into top 8.
Yeah, it is.
I
it
didn't
is.
look at bracket, but just based off the skills of these players, this would.
It is.
This seems
winner
like
of
a
this
game.
fights the winner of Burst and Earl M.
Got it. Both, again, very strong players.
Or maybe not. Oh, yeah, actually, yes, that is true.
Okay, that makes sense. Earl and Burst, again, PR
Yeah,
mainstays,
Burst was
very,
crazy.
very strong
We
players.
just saw him with the Byleth on the screen. Hopefully we get to see the Sephiroth in the future. I would love to commentate that. but-
he was at Gamo this
wow,
last
you
week.
saw the tech with the
Yeah.
down air into the block? That's pretty cool.
So Burst was just at Gamo
Oh, really? How did
this
you do?
last weekend. He didn't have the performance he was hoping for. He still did pretty.
Woo!
Oh,
Wow, that hurt.
that
hurt my ears.
did peak the mic a bit. But he had a good showing. Definitely not like the showing he was hoping for, just because.
It's a stacked tournament. You know?
Yeah, no, for sure. But
I mean,
he's
look
like,
at Tweak and MK Late. Like Tweak barely made top 8. MK Late didn't even make top 8, right? So.
for sure. And there is a lot of Chicago reps there actually, and Revolver in particular had a super strong showing. He got
Oh, yeah?
17th. I don't know if you saw that.
Wow,
Yeah.
insane. No, I didn't see. That's
Yeah, he's here
crazy.
today too. He
Oh, you know, wait, does that guy play Roy?
yeah, Revolver
I
plays
totally
Roy.
saw that on stream.
Yeah.
That's insane, man. Yeah, I totally saw that.
No,
Yeah,
props
he
to
beat
him.
Axel today.
Revolver.
Yeah, which is, I guess he was seeded to beat Axel, but Axel's no joke, man.
No, Axel's really good for sure.
This jab's going to take it, maybe? Not quite.
But yeah, Revolver I know is one a handful of ignitions here. Like he's very, very like prominent of a player, and he could beat just about anyone that he comes across.
So an interesting thing in this matchup that I was just noticing is that, like we were talking about in one of the previous games where we saw Bayonetta as well, is Steve obviously excels at ledge traps. You know, he's got a lot of option
Yeah.
coverage, especially when he's able to set up the TNT and a couple blocks, stuff like that, right? So Bayo can actually just avoid the ledge trap scenario altogether just by ABKing over it.
Oh, wow,
As we
cross
see right
stage.
there, it's just going to be the double ABK and a back air.
Yeah, that's a very good point.
Yeah,
The,
so kind of just avoid the ledge trap, and that's going to get her out of dodge just like the bats within right there. Frame 1 air dodge goes hard, bro.
I feel like I don't see Witch Time nearly as much as I should. I feel like Bayos don't utilize it, probably for good reason. Like I'm sure it's not nearly as good as we think. But
I mean, it's definitely good.
I know. I just feel like none of the prominent Bayos, or at least Bayos that I watch much, utilize it as often as I would.
It definitely got
as I
nerfed
would
compared
expect.
to Smash 4.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
That might be my bias, just because.
yeah, totally. But it's basically like, I mean, it's like a slightly better Mithra Foresight kind of, right? You know?
Dude, I hate Mithra Foresight too.
Do you think it's better than Foresight, or is this going to kill? Nope, not quite. He's going to SDI probably out of that. It's a little bit upwards and diagonal right.
I think Foresight's definitely better than Bats Within. I don't know if it's better than, what's it called, Witch Time.
No,
But
it's not. It's not. Just because
the Anvil would is
up till back air is going to almost do it. Not quite. Wow, that's really good DI to survive at 150.
I am impressed.
This
like,
jab might kill.
yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
They buffed
That was a big buff. I was just gonna say that was very notable, and I see Bayo
I mean,
utilize it a
Bayo
lot.
does, statistically, Bayo, like, quote-unquote, struggles to kill, right? That up till back air goes dumber, but besides that, you know, like, the jab is definitely a quality of life buff.
Yeah, even like with the up tilt back air though, he was at like 150 before in mid stage, and it wasn't able to kill.
Yeah, but she struggles to kill, but then she'll also kill you at 50 off the top, so.
Yeah, this term obviously doesn't make sense for Bayo, but like the Marthritis term from Melee, where like just killing with the stray hits very hard. Oh, is able to tech that.
I wish I could do that.
that was scary though, because I thought the forward smash would be able to land right after.
Yeah, but I think the block was a little bit, it was like 1 unit too
Yeah,
high
that's
to get
what it
that
looked
smash,
like.
right? Oh, he SDI's out of the up B, it looks like. These are two very strong players. We're going to see that SDI come through. Let's see how this game is going to actually close out. It's very even.
It's
Any
a
player
scary
can take
spot
this.
for both, yeah.
Yeah, this is huge. Let's pay close attention. Oh, he's going to get out of it? No, he's not. Oh, but the
Well,
other
isn't
doesn't
able
connect.
to isn't able to connect with the final hit there.
Dash attack's not going to quite do it. This is anyone's game. Oh, he's going to get off stage a little bit. But like I said, he can just avoid the ledge trap scenario by ABKing over it, right? The grab's going to miss, but can the forward air take
The
it?
forward
Yes,
air
it will.
take it, yeah.
This is going to be a game 3 now.
And it looks like they're running it back to PS2.
Yeah, a lot of people do that nowadays. So I don't know how you feel about like the PS2 agenda.
Yeah.
You know, everybody wants to like just start PS2. I play a light character. The way I see it, I could die anywhere on screen if I die off the top. You know what I mean? Because PS2 has such a low ceiling. So I usually ban that.
That's fair.
But
I'm very
yeah.
pro just because it's good for my character.
I see.
But
I see.
yeah, I don't mind. It would be cool to see more stage diversity, but I also like PS boost.
The way I see it though is like if there's a character that kills off the top, that means he can kill me anywhere on the screen.
Yeah,
you know, so
for sure.
I definitely don't want to go to a low ceiling. You know, like a Fox to up smash,
yeah,
stuff like that. Okay, we're gonna see this combo, but Batswithin's gonna get him out of it. Let's see if he's able to. Wow, he just bounced his head off the block. That was pretty funny. That's why he's in the game. A little Looney Tunes action for you.
Redacious got a lot of mileage off Anvil that last game.
Yeah, a ton. And you saw all these tricks he was doing with hopping up the anvil into like creating a block into a down tilt on top of it, covering so many options. These teams are just going crazy these days. They can kill off anything.
Ooh, I thought that might be a kill there for Shelter, but Redacious able to get out of it.
It's definitely possible. I mean, Shelter's been going hard on these combos, but it looks like Redacious' DI has been insane.
Yeah, it looks like he's definitely like actively SDIing out of
actively, right?
Yeah.
He definitely played Smash 4, you could tell.
I don't know if he did. I feel like he may be a newer player.
Makes me sound better if you just say yeah.
Sorry, not trying to discredit you at all, but the jab will take it there. But he's definitely prominent and good enough of a player to where he's...
We're finally going to see the witch time!
Oh, that is big.
Go ahead.
He's definitely like labbed it out and practiced it. Like there's enough good Bayos in the region where he's definitely got his fair share of matching experience against the character.
That right there is why you don't see the witch time that often. It's because he went for it, it worked, and he didn't get punished anyway.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Yeah, but we're going to see Redacious kind of running away with this right. Oh, actually, I lied. It's Shelter kind of running away with this right now. Redacious is on the back foot a little bit. He's already at 100%. This is almost up till back air percentage. Not quite.
Yeah,
that's not going to kill.
Shelter hasn't stopped swinging since this game started. He's been able to land so many like long combos and strings.
I'm loving these up Bs to snipe out the up B from Redacious as well.
It is a really good option, just drop down from ledge up B for people trying to recover, just because the like hitbox is so active on it.
I mean, look at Shelter. He's only at 60%. He's able to absolutely sit back. And even with all that rage, it's not going to kill. Up smash generally kills around 100, you know, so he's going to be able to live for a little while longer. Now is a little bit the window, but he's going to, like I said, double up tilt the shield because there's nothing he can do, so he's expecting a jump, right? And he could have maybe jumped away there. There's the checkmate we were talking about. Look at this. We predicted this whole set. I think forward throw, you think?
I was going to say, I wonder if forward throw would have come close to killing there. Probably from middle stage, I don't think so. It could have, too. That'll take it, yeah. I do like the mileage that Shelter's getting out of jab. It's able to take, I think, 3 or 4 stocks already.
I always see people going for like the kill on the crafting table, right? People always try to destroy the crafting table, but Steve can just respawn it instantly. Like, why did they do that? Wow, that was a hell of a combo right there. This is gonna get him back in the game potentially.
Yeah, I feel like destroying the crafting table is definitely kind of propaganda.
Wow, the get up attack was optimal there.
I have seen, that will take it.
Wow, it's even again. He came back a whole stock, all because of that combo that ended in down smash on the right side. You saw that just before?
Yeah.
It's an even game. Does anyone set right now? What do you think, Jay?
I don't know. Shelters look so strong this game, so I feel like he's got the edge, but Redacious got the momentum coming back for like 2 full stocks.
I mean, look, Redacious definitely figured something out.
For
sure, you saw him just take a whole stock and a half just right away, and it's completely even game right here.
He's got
Into now having the lead.
The percent racks up so quickly.
This up smash will kill. Up smash Steve will kill, but the anvil will do it too, and there it is. It's going to be a game 3 set.
That was a big comeback.
Wow, huge comeback. Stock and a half. Look right in the camera. Talk to him. Talk to him. Let him know. He's shaking his head. He knows what's going on.
He's locked in.
He's absolutely locked in.
Repping the Riptide
Good stuff, man.
shirt
Good
as well.
stuff.
That was a good set. Very back and forth. Both players really like.
Is that Redacious?
Yeah. Both players really looked like confident in. Or Shelter looked really confident to start, and Redacious looked really confident in his comeback there, game 3.
Great comeback, bro. Good stuff. I don't know if we can have people hop on the mic. I always love interviewing post game.
I don't know if the post stream match
because
interview.
I gotta use the bathroom for 2 minutes.
Yeah, I could hold it down for sure.